Did you know that after the age of 50, we begin to lose up to 1% of our muscle strength every single year if we don't take action? That might sound small at first, but think about what it really means. By the time 10 years pass, you could lose 10% of the strength you rely on to stand, walk, or even carry groceries. This decline is not just about aging, it's about independence. I want you to imagine something for a moment. Picture yourself at 70, not in a hospital bed, not leaning on a walker, but walking tall, carrying your grandchild, enjoying a morning walk with a smile. That future depends on what you do today. That's why I want you to stay with me until the end of this video, because I am going to show you 5 simple exercises that are not only safe, but proven to slow down the aging process, improve your strength, and protect your independence. And before we begin, I'd love for you to share in the comments how you're taking care of your body right now. Your story might inspire someone else who is just starting their journey after 50. We are a community here, and supporting each other is just as important as the exercises themselves. Now let's get to the truth. Aging is not just about wrinkles or gray hair. It is about what is happening inside your body. One of the biggest reasons seniors lose independence is not because of disease, but because of muscle loss, poor balance, and joint stiffness. These issues cause falls, hospital visits, and eventually rob people of their ability to live on their own. But the good news is that science shows we can slow, and in some cases even reverse, these declines with simple, consistent movement. And when I say simple, I mean exercises that do not require fancy equipment or expensive gym memberships. Just your body, your time, and your commitment. So let's break this down into 5 powerful exercises that target the most important areas for seniors: balance, strength, flexibility, energy, and joint health. Think of these as your shield against aging fast. The first exercise is the sight to stand. This movement might look basic, but it is one of the most powerful ways to maintain your independence. Every time you get up from a chair, you are practicing the very skill that determines whether you will need help as you age. Studies have shown that people who can easily rise from a chair without using their hands are less likely to suffer falls and more likely to live independently well into their 80s and beyond. Here's how you do it. Sit on a sturdy chair, feet flat on the floor, arms crossed over your chest. Slowly push through your heels to stand up, then lower yourself back down under control. Do this 10 times, rest, and repeat. Over time, this simple movement strengthens your legs, improves balance, and keeps your joints active. It might surprise you, but practicing this daily is a stronger predictor of long-term independence than many medical tests. The second exercise is heel-to-toe walking, sometimes called the balance line. Balance is often the first thing we lose with age, and it is also the most dangerous because poor balance leads to falls. Falls are the #1 cause of injury for people over 65. But with a simple practice, you can train your brain and your muscles to stabilize you again. Stand tall, place one foot directly in front of the other as if you are walking on a tightrope, and take slow, deliberate steps. At first, hold on to a wall or a sturdy chair if you need support. With practice, you'll feel your body learning how to correct itself, how to shift weight smoothly, and how to stay steady even when the ground feels uncertain. This exercise doesn't just build balance, it restores confidence, so you no longer live in fear of falling every time you step outside. The third exercise is seated knee lifts, a gentle but powerful way to wake up your hip flexors and core. Why does this matter? Because your hips are your foundation. Weak hips cause shuffling, poor posture, and eventually difficulty even walking short distances. Sit tall in a chair, feet flat on the floor. Slowly lift one knee toward your chest, hold for a second, and lower it down. Alternate legs, lifting each one 10 to 15 times. This movement strengthens your hips, engages your lower belly, and improves circulation. You might not notice it right away, but over time you'll feel more stable when climbing stairs or stepping over obstacles. Research shows that strengthening hip muscles significantly reduces the risk of falls, especially in adults over 60. The fourth exercise is shoulder rolls with deep breathing. This may sound too easy, but I want you to take it seriously. As we age, many of us hunch forward, either from years of sitting, stress, or simply weak posture muscles. This posture not only makes us look older, but actually restricts breathing, lowers energy, and even affects mood. To practice, sit or stand tall, roll your shoulders backward in a smooth circular motion while taking a deep breath in through your nose. Then exhale slowly as you roll forward. Repeat this for 10 cycles. What's happening here is more than just mobility. You are opening your chest, expanding lung capacity, and giving your nervous system a moment of calm. Deep breathing alone has been shown to lower blood pressure, reduce stress hormones, and even improve digestion. Combine it with shoulder mobility, and you have a quick, safe way to restore energy and vitality at any time of day. The fifth exercise is gentle calf raises, one of the simplest yet most underrated movements for seniors. Strong calves are not just about appearance. They act as your natural shock absorbers when you walk. Weak calves lead to slower walking speed, poor circulation, and unstable steps. Stand behind a sturdy chair, hold it for balance, and rise up onto the balls of your feet, then slowly lower down. Perform this 10 to 15 times. Over time, you'll notice more strength in your steps, better circulation in your legs, and even reduced swelling. What's remarkable is that calf raises also stimulate the pumping of blood back to the heart, improving cardiovascular health without stressing the joints. It's like giving your body a circulation boost in under a minute. Now here's something surprising. These 5 exercises, though simple, cover nearly every major factor in aging well. They protect your muscles, restore balance, open your lungs, and support your heart. You don't need heavy weights. You don't need hours in the gym. You just need consistency. And here's another fact that most people don't know. Doing even 10 minutes of these movements daily has been shown in clinical studies to reduce the risk of disability by nearly 30% in older adults. That's not a small difference. That's the difference between being able to travel, play with grandchildren, and live on your own, versus depending on others for basic needs. So let's imagine the benefits together. Picture waking up with more energy, standing taller with better posture, feeling steady on your feet, and knowing that your body can support the life you want to live. Picture your family watching you stay active, feeling proud and inspired by your commitment. These exercises are not just movements. They are a message to your body that you are not giving up, that you still choose health, strength, and independence every single day. And I want to address something important. Some of you might be thinking, "Doctor, it's too late for me. I already feel weak." But the truth is, it is never too late to start. Research shows that even people in their 80s and 90s can build muscle and improve balance with simple, consistent practice. Your body is waiting for you to give it a reason to grow stronger again. So don't let doubt stop you. Every single repetition counts. Now here's what I want you to do. Start today. Don't wait for the perfect moment. You don't need equipment. You don't need hours. You just need a chair, a little space, and a decision. Practice these 5 exercises every day, and in a few weeks, you will feel the difference. You'll notice more energy, less stiffness, and greater confidence in your movements. And remember, consistency is more important than intensity. Doing a little every day is far better than doing a lot once in a while. If you found value in this video, I want to ask you to take action, not just for yourself, but for others. Subscribe to this channel so you never miss future guidance, and share this video with someone you care about who is over 50. You could be the reason they avoid a fall, the reason they stay independent, the reason they enjoy more years of health and happiness. Every share is an act of care. And before you go, leave a comment below with your personal goal for the next 30 days. Is it to walk without pain, to feel stronger, or simply to keep up with your grandchildren? Whatever it is, say it out loud and write it down. That simple act of commitment could be the first step to changing your life. Your health is your greatest gift. Don't let aging take it from you faster than it should. Take control today, because the future you want, the strong, independent, joyful future, is built one small step at a time, starting now.